Hey guys, I'm Dave.
And I'm Len.
And last weekend we went to Autumn Wars, and it also has War Chest in it. I just made a quick appearance there. I had a son born about 3 weeks ago, so I'm not getting much sleep, and I got a lot of stuff to do at home, so I can't really spend much time at conventions, at least for a while. But you played some games there, though, right?
Yes, I played 4 different games. It was so nice. It was at the Trinity College in Bannockburn, Illinois, and only 20 miles from home. It's a nice rural area with a lot of chipmunks around, so, but not that many this time. I think they were frightened away.
Yeah, from my understanding of Trinity University is the regular university part is now closed. They're just keeping the seminary, but I got to go to the cafeteria there. It was actually fairly decent compared to the college I went to. The cafeteria there walked on water.
Yeah, miracle.
Yeah.
Okay, I was there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a little while. Sunday, anyway. On Friday, I took part in the East African campaign, and we had an all-empire British force against Paul van Luttnak-Verbach's German forces in East Africa.
Was it colonial era?
Colonial. World War I, actually.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Actually, it was hypothetical because he never made because we had to attack a German base. And actually, he did make one battle, the Battle of Tonga. But what happened at that battle was the bees came in the middle and drove everybody away. So he spent the next 4 years conducting a mobile guerrilla war against the British. I think the closest he ever got to reinforcements is they sent out one Zeppelin with supplies, but that had to turn back because of damage or something. Anyway, my British forces, I commanded a couple of African regiments. And, well, they made it to the main battle line, but...
Did they have rifles or just spears?
Rifles.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. This is an all-empire force. My neighboring unit was Australians, so they did even better, but there's only so much you can do. And also we had a Sikh force and a Hindu force. I'm trying to remember what else. There was on the other side. We came very close, but I told him this explains why he never had any set battles. Because I pointed out that von Luttnak-Verbach was left with a quarter of his force. Meanwhile, the British had 9 other forces the same size that could come back again. Because it was close. The next time if we had this many, we'd easily overwhelm them. So that was Friday. Yeah, I came in the afternoon. I went to sleep late at home. So.
What did you play on Saturday? I remember you were playing that. What game was that? That was British versus something.
Okay, what it is a hypothetical battle in 1979 during the Thatcher years. A Maoist left-wing terrorist group was planting a dirty bomb in London. And this one, I was the British forces. I even had the UXB team. And we had to figure out where the bad guys were hiding their A-bomb. We didn't find out until it was too late when they set it off. But anyway, it was force on force. And it's like, your units are rated on the type of dice you use. Like terrorists had a D6, the British regulars had a D8. So you roll for initiative and also for firing. Because a lot of it is, okay, your turn to shoot. Well, after you roll the initiative. Okay, you roll to see whether or not you fire. And if you win the initiative, you can fire first. And then they roll defense dice, and there's a lot of dice rolling.
What rule set was that?
Force on force.
Oh, force on force. Okay.
Okay.
And you didn't like that rule set too much, did you, or were just lukewarm on it?
I was going to say it's going to probably take a few more games before I, because I was thinking myself that this constant dice rolling is just a way of doing. in the old days, you would just write up your combat points, his defense points, find the ratio, roll on the combat results table. And I was thinking, this gives you the same effect.
Sounds a little bit like Flames of War
Yeah.
or Warhammer 40K, where both sides are rolling constantly.
Yeah, and I was thinking, with both sides rolling constantly, you feel like you're a participant. So, it's like, it's kind of, I'm an old-fashioned guy, so maybe a few more games and I'll warm up.
That's cool.
So, in the afternoon, we had the same scenario. This time we fought out in the subways. So, this time I was part of the terrorist group. And
the terrorists were the Chinese communists? Or?
Maoist left-wingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's probably too politically incorrect to have, like, IRA or...
Oh, okay.
Or goofy people like that. So, that time, they did a better job, and, I'm sitting there going, as they rolled their D8s and getting their 7s and 8s, and wiping out my guys, and, so at a certain point, they isolated our group, so we retreated one way, and, they went checked the subway cars and found out the one that had the bomb and defused it easily. I told them, just pull the wires out. Not a problem. Yeah. Somebody said that if you confronted by bomb, is it the green wire or red wire? No. If you're in that situation, you've got wire cutters, cut them all at once. And one of them will do the trick. The evening I had a cowboy game. I was a couple civilians helping out law and order. See, the sheriff confiscated some cowboys' horses, and the cowboys came to take them back. And so we had a shootout, and I complained about the bad guys walking through our garden and back. So I forget the rules. It's one where everybody got a card, and whoever gets the the highest number, and then you break it by suites, and you have little things writing tell you some special effect. That,
I wonder if that's a cowboy game. I can't remember the name of it. It's from the UK. You place a card by each unit each turn, and that determines the initiative order. I can't remember what it was called. I got it at home still. It's actually it's a decent game. I'm not much into the determine the initiative every turn, but I mean if you can get past that, it's a decent game.
So, actually, it ended up as I think at one point they figured out that they have 4 cowboys and one law officer and 2 civilians, that the cowboys were definitely on the having an edge. Because with my 2 civilians, I didn't have about as good defense rating or morale check. If I got hit a few times, hit once, I'm probably leaving. And as luck would have it, I used the terrain well. I made sure that I was masked wherever I went. Because I'm figuring in those days, if they can see you, they can hit you. So, and also Saturday, I was behind in my 7 Years War group newsletters. So
you don't get those in the mail anymore?
Yeah, its subscription ran out, and I had to look up what I was missing.
Oh, okay.
7 Years War Association. Like I said. I used to read them at work, and now that I'm retired, I forget about these things. These things were nice. They're nice, fun things to read when you're supposed to be quiet. Everybody's supposed to be quiet. So, Sunday, there were games set up, but nobody was playing. I think there was a Lord of the Rings kind of board game.
Oh, board game.
Yeah,
okay.
But they said that everybody signed up for it. Just come if there's any open slots. So I just sat there for an hour, read my Doug Bader book, and so on. And then I left because I was figuring we're supposed to. What got me was in the other room where they had the big miniatures with the Battle of Midway and stuff like that. Nobody was playing there too.
Yeah, I've played that a few times in the past. That's the one we played at that
Aircon.
Aircon, which was that took place at what, a bar that was like a board game bar or something. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
Bar and restaurant.
Yeah, that's kind of cool actually.
So, and yeah, I think they had this, and they had a few one other like Civil War game, but I forget. That's what I thought. You know, I'm here. You know, I'm 11 o'clock. No one's playing, so it's like, okay, time to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still remember at one convention, they went on the intercom. The place closes at 5 o'clock. The games end at 4 o'clock. You got an hour to clean up, and then as it gets closer to 4 o'clock, end the games at 4 o'clock. We're serious about this, you know. Now it's like, you know, you can presume you get, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it'll be over. So.
Oh, did you register for RockCon, which is coming up in what is that, November?
Yes.
I registered for it too. That should be fun. I try to get to RockCon every year. RockCon's fun.
I did sign up for the B-movie game on Saturday night.
Interesting. I didn't see that one when I signed up. That one might be full or something.
Well, they accepted me, so I gotta see it. Because the last 2 years I signed up for some odd reason. I don't know what it is. It seems like at RockCon I sign up for games that are never there, so I have to, sign up. And a sign-up sheet, and so on and so forth.
Gotcha. All right, that's all we got, guys. Have a good one.
You too.